Hi, I'm Debbie Hartner.
I'm Elsie Johnson.
We are two sisters, Southern Cooking.
Hi, we're going to make some peach ice cream today. Another cool treat that you can do during the summer. So I have some peaches. You can either leave them chopped at first, or you can go ahead and puree them. It really don't matter, because you're going to eventually puree them regardless before you put them in the ice cream.
So cut out the step.
So I'm going to pour just a little bit of sugar in here, and they're going to sit for like 15 minutes to macerate, and you'll get a little more liquid too in your peaches. And it'll sweeten them up slightly, even though they're fairly sweet already.
They're still a little tart though.
Yeah,
because they're the first peaches of the season.
Yeah, and they were not sitting on the counter for days getting soft.
Because Debbie forgot her frozen peaches at home.
So I had to run over to the fruit stand and grab some peaches to bring home and use. So these are not the preferred way to do this.
Because I had these on my counter for a week, and then I finally sliced them up. I had 3 pounds of peaches in my freezer, and I also have 2 pounds of strawberries I've diced up.
And she walks off and forgets them. So anyway, we're all human. Okay, so this is going to sit. We're going to let it sit for about 10-15 minutes. We're going to take the camera in here and get started on putting the ice and the ice cream salt into the machine so that it can actually get to churning. Because when we mix this all together, it's just basically we're going to just pour it all together, stir it together, and pour it into the ice cream churn.
Okay.
So we're gonna let this sit, and then we're going to go do that and film that. And then come back, and by then we should be ready to mix it all together and pour it in and let it go. It'll go for like 30 minutes. It just depends on your ice cream churn.
We've got the granddaddy.
Yeah, we got a big one when we got it.
It's
And
a
it was
professional
cheap.
one too. It's a huge one.
It was actually pretty cheap. It was $79, and that's not bad at all.
For a big one like that.
Yeah, it's huge. But anyway, it takes anywhere, most of the time, 25 to 30 minutes for it to churn up. You can immediately do it as soft serve if you want, or you can put it in your freezer in a container. It says a loaf pan, like a bread loaf pan with some saran wrap, and let it sit for up to 6 hours, and it'll be scoopable, like more firm. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put it in there and let it firm up a little more than soft serve. These peaches have sat for 15 minutes. So I'm going to put the rest of the sugar in here. My heavy cream and milk
And a splash of vanilla.
I'm going to stir this real quick, and then I'll pour the peaches in, and then we're going to go pour it into the canister of the ice cream maker. Alright, I'm going to pour these in.
So you have to put your content, your ingredients into your colander before you can pour your ice in and your salt in.
And I'm going to say that's what the machine that we have says to do. Your machine may say something different, so
Yes.
just follow your instructions on your ice cream maker. So I'm going to mix this together real well. Alright.
This is our new ice cream maker, so we were shocked at how big it was when it came. So we actually put it on the table to be able to start running it, have it safely on a stable environment, and it is huge. And Elsie and I are short, so we had to stand on chairs in order to reach it. So that was kind of like a drawback. But you have pros and cons with this. The pro is it holds a lot of ice cream, and it gives you a lot of delicious ice cream. It tastes really well. It was very smooth. It worked fantastic. The only drawback is it was too tall, and also that it has to have the content inside of the ice cream cylinder before you can pour in the salt and the ice cream salt. That was a learning process because we're not used to that concept. We were used to another model. So this was a learning process. Now that we have it down pat, I think we'll do excellent next time because we're making vanilla this coming week.
I'm telling you, this thing is really very simple once you get down the method of your ice cream maker. And it's 30 minutes, you have ice cream, you can use it as soft serve now, but we're gonna put it in the freezer and we're gonna let it freeze for like 6 hours. And then it'll be nice and hard when we go ahead and take the scoops out and we have it with our cake tonight for Ronnie's birthday. So we're so excited. You have to work kind of quick with these because it is gonna melt pretty fast.
Right, because it is soft serve still right now.
Okay, so what we're gonna do after we get all of the ice cream packed in here and everything is we're going to go ahead and wrap it over top of it and put it in the freezer and let it set up. Be good. Remember the good old days when you had to churn it yourself? I remember that. I remember Aunt Nancy doing that.
Yeah.
She had an ice cream maker and she used to churn and churn and churn. That's an arm workout now.
Yeah, for real.
Are we near the end?
Yeah, that's a lot of ice cream it made. You can see little chunks of peach in here, which is really cool. Okay. I'm going to fold over the saran and make sure it's totally covered. Okay, I'm going to go put this in the freezer. We're going to let it set for 6 hours, or when it's time for us to serve it tonight, whichever comes first, because it'll be close enough to 6 hours by the time we eat tonight.
So all right, guys, we'll see you in our next video. Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
We're two sisters Southern cooking.
And we thank you for visiting our page. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.